right, once again from Channel Partners Live, this is CVTV. I'm Brady Hicks with ChannelVision magazine, and right now we have from Comstar. He is the SVP of Sales and Marketing, Warren Reyburn. How you doing, Warren?
Well,
Did I say that correctly?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Thank
great.
you.
So there have been a lot of big stories coming out of Comstar in the last year or so. If you could talk about that, about some of the big achievements from the company.
Sure, absolutely. No, thank you for the opportunity, first and foremost, to work with you guys again here this year. And it is finally, it's nice to be back here in Las Vegas. So again, thank you. So from our perspective, and I arrived January of 2020. So I'd like to look at things from a 12 to 18 month window, but big news stories from our perspective. We went through an exhaustive rebranding exercise, overseen by our marketing manager, Allison Whalen, alongside of our partners at Jamie Scott and Associates. So thank you to all involved. From there, with the rebranding piece, we authored our go-to-market strategy, all really geared towards a hyper-focus on growth, both inorganic and organic paths. So on the inorganic front, we have 2 acquisitions that we've taken on in the last 14 months. So we brought on a group in Buffalo in September of 2020. And right around the same time frame, we brought on another group in suburban Detroit, both of which are in the voice and IT services space. So perfect synergies in terms of the ability to bolt on to Comstar, and geographically expanded our footprint around the Great Lakes. Comstar is headquartered in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We also have offices in the DC and Baltimore Beltway regions. So a great fit for us on both fronts. And then from an organic perspective, we have been really locking in on the UCaaS and the IT development of the business. Historically, Comstar was an infrastructure company, rack, stack, cabling, and otherwise. I mentioned morphed into premise-based PBX support. So the bottom line is we have a tremendous base of clients that we can cross-sell and upsell into today. And one quick example of that, we're the second largest VAR in the U.S. for 8x8 today, and we've seen a 10-fold growth in seat count over the course of the last 18 months or so. So we're very proud of that. And as part of that rebranding piece, the last thing I'd offer is we went through and completely overhauled our IT MSP positioning with our base. So again, very proud of the outcome. The growth is there, and we're only looking forward to continue in the future.
You mentioned being hyper-focused on growth. Any big plans for 2022?
Yeah, so remaining very active on the M&A front. So we'd like to find ourselves a transformative acquisition within the MSP IT space, arguably taking our geography in a different direction, maybe further south, down the 95 corridor into the Carolinas, or perhaps even further out west. But in addition to that, I would just say, putting more resources towards what we're doing in Buffalo and Detroit as well. So looking to hire additional account executives and arguably, now that we've gone through the rebranding exercise, take on a greater channel-facing, role in the community as well. So love to get back in front of these agents with the, the offering that we have today, and we're getting very, very close.
Again, you mentioned the agents. I keep hearing about the agent offering. What are the plans for that?
Yeah, so we've actually had the good fortune in the last 6 months to bring on a couple channel veterans. Mike Filbert, for example, is a gentleman we brought on in Buffalo. Andy Cool, we're thankful to have Andy here at Comstar for now going on almost 20 years. And he's been a rock not only as Comstar's agent representative and channel representative, but also supporting the partners that we have. And we have roughly about 40 between all the regions today. So again, now that we've gone through the rebranding, we have a slew of new tools available on the website, partner portal, customer portal. We have an enterprise approach to support that we just wrapped up. So again, we put the final touches on what I feel to be a proper offering to the agent community, and now we're excited to get back out there, and that's a big reason why we're here this go around with Channel Partner in Las Vegas.
And that's fantastic. And don't forget, you can always go to www.comstar-usa.com, and that'll give you all the information you need for Comstar moving forward. Warren, thank you so much for the time today.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thanks to Burge as well for the continued partnership. Thank you.
It was a pleasure. And live from Channel Partners, this is CVTV.